Rightio, so I've gone and got myself some new discs for my Freelander 2. It's right behind me. And basically, you go through the process of checking the current disc you have in there, updating your sat nav, and seeing what changes there are to it. I'm sure there'll be no changes other than the maps. We're going from 2006 to 2019, so I'll put a link in the description as to where I got the discs from and any other info that's required to do this. So the discs I've gone for are clearly labelled as Jag. So we've borrowed a disc from the Jag. I've just noticed all the countries are labelled here, so this is the one we're primarily going to be using, which is Andorra, France, Ireland, Monaco, Great Britain. So before we go ahead, we want to make sure that the engine is on. This can take some time, apparently, I've been told, and take up to half an hour. In the back here you have a DVD drive. Mine already seems to be in the unlock position, so yours will be there. Just slide that across unlock, press the eject button, and it will chuck out a disc. So this one is 2006. We want 2019. Chuck him in. Slide the lock across. So we've got this screen here. So new disc requires an auto software update, current software version, and some info. We want to press continue. That's reassuring. Right, let's find out what it's doing. So there we have it. We are all done with the sat nav. I'm just going to search a postcode on here. Seems to be working. So that's the sat nav done. There was a few hiccups halfway through. It didn't go as smoothly as the video would show. So basically, the navigation button went greyed out, which is meant to do. That's normal. But then about 30 seconds later, the sat nav restarted, and then you'd see your parking sensors reset as if you just put your key in the ignition. It will do that every 30 seconds, and I thought, okay, this is going to be normal. Part of it's just rebooting as it's updating the maps and doing its thing. So I left it, still doing it. About half an hour later, so I was like, right, okay. And then I looked on field2.com. A few people have had the issue, so I thought, right, okay, I'm feeling a bit ballsy here. I'm going to turn the ignition off and pull the key out halfway through, and then put it in and see what happens, because a few of them have said that solved their issue. However, circumstances change per vehicle, per person. The issue that could have been causing mine to reset could have been completely different. So who knows? It could have completely bricked it. So it was a risk, and it worked. It rebooted. The navigation button stayed greyed out, but then it didn't restart. So I thought, obviously something's changed. It's obviously now doing the update without an issue. Went in, did some work, come back out half hour later, checked on the car, and my navigation button's lit up, ready to go. Oh, okay, pushed it, and I got 2019 maps now. The housing estate that wasn't on the maps, and the roundabout down the road that wasn't on the maps is now on there. And the roundabout was only installed, what, 5-6 years ago? Not even that. So happy days. Over the moon with that. So this, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope what I've said there has been helpful. If you have the same issue where your sat nav reloops, try and pull your key out of the ignition. However, what I will say is that I'm not responsible if that does brick your sat nav. That is on you. As I took the risk on, I know how fragile software can be. As I say, you could have a completely different glitch in your sat nav where it's not happy with the disc, and that could create a completely different result by killing the ignition, as to what mine did. It could be the same thing. It's a gamble, yeah, you know, if you want to take, it's up to you. So, but that said, 90% of the time you'll put the disc in, it'll say update like mine did, press continue, give it 20 minutes and it will go smooth as ice. So yeah, good luck. If the video has been helpful, please hit the like. If it hasn't, or if there's anything else you want to know, leave a comment. I will be as responsive as possible with the comments. And don't forget to check out some handy groups on Facebook. There's Freelander 2 Owners Group, FLTOG. They're very helpful on there. There's loads of members, as well as your common banter, and you know, everybody likes to have a laugh. They're actually very, very helpful, and there's been a few situations where they helped me keep this car going between garage stops and stuff. So yeah, incredible on there. And feel2.com, which is a forum website, incredibly helpful. Sign up to there, and there are loads and loads and loads of people on there who are very knowledgeable with these cars. So yeah, the world is your oyster. There's loads of info about these cars online. They're so common. If you've got an issue, somebody else is bound to have had the same issue with it. So yeah, happy days. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.